Hey there, Amy from the Prompt Institute, and I'm here to talk about our toy of the month, which is Dino Crunch. It's for ages 4 and up, and it's a really scary game that's kind of engaging here, where it has a mean dino, and the dinosaur stole some eggs from another dinosaur. So your job is to try to get the eggs and save them. So whoever gets the most eggs is the champion of all champions, but the key is you have to get them without him getting you. So I'm going to be talking about how you can use this game to target stage 5 lingual control. So let's start with posterior lingual contraction. So here we're talking about the back part of the tongue. This is the actual game, what it looks like. And you can see the eggs are under the leaf and he is guarding them. So another cool factor about this game that I'll draw your attention to is it does have noise. And it does roar. Wait for it. There you go. What's also cool is you can shut it off, but that's kind of a fun thing about this game too, is that it does have sound. So let's talk about how you can use this game to help target posterior lingual contraction. So in setting it up, getting some nice mass practice, you could use targets just such as go and using cues. Remember to use that back part of your tongue, and maybe you're giving surface prompts. Go. So go. You could talk about locatives, which brings in some cognitive linguistic skills too. Go under. Ah, he got me. Get back there, you dinosaur. That's a great phrase too. He got me. You can also talk about colors, right? So this is red egg. What else do we have? Oh, green egg, right? Awesome. So you can kind of see how you could use this to get some nice mass practice, because there's a lot of setup to it. In terms of turn taking and reciprocal play routines, some nice phrases you could use are really simple ones. Might be like, you go, I go, and then you take a turn, you go under, you grab an egg. Whoopee, that was a slippery one. Let me get another one. Good grief. I'll tell you what. It'd be a lot simpler if it was on a table. I'm just saying, in all fairness. But you can see how I went under and I got an egg. For some kids, using the tongue might be really tricky. So just even using their hands, I think, would be completely fine. Up to you. But anyway, so you kind of get the idea there. We also have some lingual flexibility phrases where you might be working on significant posterior to anterior, targets like can, targets like get, targets like got. So let's kind of go through some phrases that you could use for that. So it might be, I can go, you can go, he got me. Also, don't get me. That's a fun phrase that you could use, because you don't want that dinosaur to get you. I'm looking at my notes here. You could also just use a generic phrase such as get an egg. And again, using some nice cues, such as remember to use that back part of tongue, you have to have jaw open little, etc. Can be really helpful. Other things you could use this for is mid-back lingual contractions. So targets like for example, you could use phrases such as I'm ready. You could use even a question. Are you ready? And then take your turn, right? Other phrases you could use that are really functional. Your turn. And maybe when you're prompting that, I missed that mid-back part of your tongue. Remember, you have to use this. So you could use a complex prompt, and then put it back into the word with a surface prompt, your, etc. So your turn, my turn, those are all super functional phrases. And what's really fun is you just never know when this guy is going to get you. So enjoy Dino Crunch. And as always, happy prompting.